how to create a form in GoHighLevel. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can create your very own form in GoHighLevel. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So before I begin, just want to say that GoHighLevel is a pretty useful software. A lot of people are using it and you can pretty much do whatever you need with GoHighLevel. So make sure you check it out, and there is a link in the description below. So if you click on that link, you will be able to sign up and use it. So make sure you check the link out. And now let's get on with the video. So let's go ahead and sign in. I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. You don't have one, you can also click the link in the description below to sign up. So I'm going to click on the login to app and get started. All right, so now that we're logged in, this is how it looks like. And here you can see on the left hand side, we have all these different options, right? Here we can go ahead and create our agency, our company, university, whatever we want. And here is the app marketplace. We can create a bunch of different apps over here. And here, if you click over here at the top, you have your account or sub accounts. These sub accounts are going to be your main applications, if you will. And in these sub accounts, you can create your websites, your forms, whatever you want. So let's go ahead and click on this option right here called sub accounts. And here you can see all the sub accounts. And here we can create a new sub account by clicking on the create sub account button over here. And here you can go ahead and select what type of sub account you want. So here you can see all these different types of categories, if you will. We've got companies like dealers, automotive companies, accountings, bakeries, bistro, coffee shop, a bunch of different ones. Scroll to the very bottom, you got all these different options right here. You got video producers over here, title company, tire owning, mostly anything. These are like the snapshots. Here you've got your my snapshots and imported snapshots. If you want, you can go ahead and import them as well. So I just wanted to show you that I already have created it, but if you want to know how to create it, you can go ahead and do that over here. So anyway, we're going to click over here and then click on the media that we've created or the sub account, and we're going to come over here. So here we go. So here you can see this is our sub account. Here we are good to go. So here you can go ahead and create a new contact and create websites. You can import them, generate leads and everything. Now, if you're wondering how can I create a form, there's no form option over here. If you come over here and click on site, it'll open up the funnels. Here at the top, you can see you have all these different options, and here you will see you've got forms and even surveys. If you wanted to go ahead and build them, you can go ahead and open them up. So here you have builder, analyze, and submissions. So select whichever option you want. We're going to click on builder since we want to build a form. And here we can create a new form by clicking on the create new button. Or if you scroll down below, we have all these different templates to choose from. So let's go ahead and select one of these templates and check it out. You can always go ahead and create a brand new one from like scratch, but I've always found that if you go with the template, it's just easier and basically gets the job done as well. Yeah, so it depends on what type of business do you have. So you can see right here, this is start scaling with affiliates. This is like an affiliate marketing. There's media, bankruptcy form, pain management. That's just a couple of them. There should be more, but if not, we can go ahead and click on try new. We can transform any visitors into valuable leads, easy bills, set up workflow with it, and access real-time analytics as well. This is math and scoring, excessive elements, conditioning and logic, selling products. Let's go ahead and click on create new. I actually don't like any of these templates. Let's go with the new one. And these are the options we get. So this is the edit form. You can go ahead and rename the form at the top. Over here on the left hand side, you'll have all of your main options like, personal information, first name, last name, date of birth, submit button over here. We got the payment options over here, address option over here, text over here, ratings, and customized options over here like got CAPTCHA or HTML, terms and services, and other elements are available over here like a picture or a monitor, your signature and stuff like that. So this is how it looks like. Pretty simple form, right? So here you can see you can move these things around like the whole form. This is like a whole checklist, and this is like a sign up button as well. So first name, last name, phone number, email address, and then you can go ahead and by checking this box, I consent to receive transactional or promotional material. If you click on it, you can open up the entire section over here, and these over here on the left hand side, you've got all of your main text. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the TNC2, and I think the first one is okay. And then over here at the top, we can go ahead and add like an image, and we'll just drag and drop the image over here. We can click on choose file and then just simply select one of the files over here. But let's go ahead and upload an image. So this image could be anything. It could be like a brand deal or your own image of your own business, stuff like that. I don't see a video option, so I don't think we can upload a video. So yeah, let's go with that. All right, so let's go with this one. I uploaded this image right here. We are hiring. So let's say this is like a hiring form. First name, last name, phone number, and email address. I think that's okay. We can add like a scoring board in HTML and other sources as well if we want, but we'll also click on the file upload button over here, and we'll say, file upload. Instead of just saying file upload over here, we'll just say submit your resume over here. Yeah, I think that looks much better. We can just simply click over here and make it smaller. We can add like a short label over here and make this required. So we'll go with that one. There we go. These are all required. Even the first name as well, we'll make it required. So click over here, click on that, click over here, click on that. Phone number and email address, everything is required. And then we can just simply select this button and change it however we want it. And then we have the button over here. Instead of the button, we'll go with submit like that. I think that's okay. And these are the button themes. We can select whichever theme we like. So these are the text only, border only, and this is the filled one. I like the filled one, so we'll leave it at that. These are the content and everything else. We got alignment, colors, boarding, everything. So once it's done, once you've, everything looks good on your end, then just simply hit the settings button. This is like an on submit button. Here you can add like a message. This is how it would look like once someone has submitted. So we appreciate your feedback. Thanks for taking the time to complete this form. Instead of this one, we appreciate your feedback. We can add something that, fits someone who is submitting their resume. So we'll just say thank you for submitting. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I think that would look much better. So we appreciate your submission, or we can just say thank you for submitting. There we go. I think this looks good. Although, thanks for taking the time to complete this form. Instead of that, thank you, we'll just say we'll get back to you soon, right? Instead of just saying all this, since we already have that. I think that looks much better. Thank you for applying. We'll get back to you soon, or we'll be in touch. Whatever you want to call it, you can go ahead and add that. Then you can click on, then you can add like a pixel ID. So for example, if you're running an ad on Facebook, then you can add that pixel over here so that you can track all of your submissions. And here you've got your option over here. So this is sticky contact. So remember, an autofill contact details when the user returns to this page or device browser. If you want that, you can turn it on, but I think it's okay for now. And then you have your submissions over here. Here you will see all of your submissions, anyone who has submitted this form. So we'll just say, as an example, I'll just say resume 1, and then we can save it. We can also integrate other applications to this form. So for example, if I click over here, we have share code over here, and this is the email button over here. This is like an embedded form. We can embed this on an email as well, but this is the share over here. So what I'll do is I'll copy it, all right, and we'll close this up. I've already saved. Yep. What I'll do is I'll open up a new private tab, paste the link, go over there and fill out this form. So this is how it looks like. So I'll just fill out this form. And now we submit a file. As an example, I'll just upload this file, click on this box and click on submit. It's still invalid. And then we just simply hit the submit button, and there you go. It's as simple as that. I think this looks pretty cool. So now if we go back, go into submissions, reload this page, we should find the submissions over here. And here we go. So we have our submission. You can see they've agreed to the terms and conditions, and we can see their time zone and everything.
So if you've watched the video so far, then you know now how this website works perfectly and how you can use it to make money online, and how you can use it to start your own business online as well. Just make sure to do everything I did in the video in a step-by-step manner, and you'll be good to go. So having said that, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And until next time, take care and goodbye.